First off, I just want to start this video, man, by saying thank y'all for 1,000 subscribers. It's been a long time coming, but I just appreciate each and every one of y'all for hitting that sub button. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for clicking on the videos 3 times a week. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for just supporting the movement, supporting the family, and just supporting me as a content creator on this journey. It's been a year. It's been a long time coming, and we got so much more room to grow. I'm just not saying that because all the videos from last week were pre-recorded, so I wasn't able to express my appreciation to y'all, but I want to say thank y'all right here in this video for 1,000 subscribers. And we're going to keep growing. We're going to keep climbing. We're going to keep trying to reach new heights and new levels on this journey, and we're going to keep growing the family. But for today's video, bro, you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing right now. You know that thing you were supposed to start. You know that business you're supposed to start. You know that content journey you were supposed to go on. You know that fitness journey you were supposed to go on. You know that conversation, maybe the hard conversation that you're supposed to have with somebody. You know that leap you were supposed to take. You know that risk you were supposed to take. You know every single one of those things that I just named. But every day you're waking up and you're continuing to make the decision to play things safe in life. You're making the decision to take the easy way out. You're making the decision to stay comfortable, to stay right where you are, to stay this version of yourself that you're trying to escape from. You're making the comfortable decision, but that decision really doesn't require you to risk anything, because it's easy to play it safe, bro. It's easy to just stay right where you are. It's easy to stay comfortable, and you keep making excuses for yourself as to why you're playing it safe, as to why you're staying comfortable. Whether it be the time isn't right, whether it be you might not be ready yet, whether it be everything's not lining up, you're just making excuses. But what if I ask you this question of how long have you been waiting for the right time? Or how long are you going to wait for the right time? How long are you going to wait for everything to be perfect? How long are you going to wait for everything to line up? How long are you going to wait for yourself to feel ready? How long? Because I'm here to tell you right now that playing it safe is costing you this life that you want to live. It's costing you of your dreams. It's costing you of your goals. It's costing you growth. It's costing you more than you think. So it's time to stop playing it safe. It's time to take the risk. It's time to take the leap of faith. Because at the end of the day, playing it safe is just another word for staying stuck. Holding yourself back, keeping yourself right where you are today. Because I'm not gonna lie, bro, it's easy to tell yourself that you're being responsible and you're being smart and you're making the right decisions by not taking risk, by not trying some new things here and there, by not starting that business, by not applying for that job. It's easy to say it's safe. It's easy to say it's smart. But safe doesn't mean smart. Because at the end of the day, playing it safe and causing yourself to stay stuck means you're choosing the life that you're living right now, that version of you that you are right now, over the life that you could be living down the road. You're choosing this version of you right now over the version of you that you could be 10 years from now, 20 years from now. But life, we're supposed to grow. We're supposed to make progress every single day, because life doesn't stop for anybody. At the end of the day, time's gonna keep ticking. These days are gonna keep passing by. The years are gonna keep passing by. And in this life, there's no standing still. It's either you're growing or you're holding yourself back. It's either growth or decay. There's no in between. Yeah, there's times where we might feel stuck. There's times where we feel like we're not doing anything. And in those moments is where we're decaying. Because there's no in between of growth and decay. So that job that you might be staying at because it's comfortable, that relationship that you're in that might be comfortable, but you're scared to have that hard conversation. Those thoughts that you have at night of starting content or starting a business, but you're scared because you're comfortable. Those things are either building you and helping you grow. They're either helping you build towards something, or they're draining you without you even noticing. That's why we feel stuck. That's why we feel like we can't do anything, because we're choosing to be comfortable over something that is going to help us grow. Something that's going to help us change, something that's going to help us get closer to this version of ourselves that we want. Like that person that you want to become, bro, it's on the other side of that risk. It's on the other side of you taking a leap, you taking the first step. It's on the other side of you just making one decision. Because everybody has a version of ourselves that we want to become. It's the goal in life, to become the best we can be, the most successful we can be, just be the best we can in life. Everybody has this version of their self that we're chasing, but that version is only accessible through risk, through the right decisions, through taking different steps on different paths and different avenues. You can't access that life through playing it safe. You can't access that life that you want, or this version of yourself that you want, by waiting on magic to happen, by waiting for somebody to come save you, by waiting for everything to line up, for waiting for you to feel ready. Because you're never going to feel ready. I tell y'all all the time, bro. You're never going to be 100% ready for whatever it is you're trying to chase after. For that goal you got, for that dream you got, for that thing you're trying to start, you're never going to feel ready. Everything's not going to be perfectly lined up. Never. So why not just take the risk anyway? Like at some point, you have to choose discomfort, bro. It's the only way to grow. It's the only way to make progress. It's the only way to become a better version of yourself. Is to choose the discomfort over the safety. So it's time to take the leap of faith, bro. It's time to trust God. Simple as that. It's time to put your faith in Him. Because I ain't gonna lie, it may not make sense in a moment. You may not know what's going on. You may not know what you're doing, what God's calling you to do. You may not know. But I'm telling you right now, that feeling that you have in your heart, or that idea you have, and it's just sitting there tugging at your heart, that's what you're supposed to be doing. So why not take the risk and do it? Because God doesn't call people to play it safe. God doesn't call people to cut themselves short. We see it all throughout the Bible. Noah built an ark, a whole boat, before it even rained, bro. David defeated a giant that everybody in his world was scared of. Nobody ever thought he could defeat that giant. But you know what both of them did? They took a risk. They listened to God. They put their faith in God. They put their trust in God, because God is not calling you to play it safe. He's not calling you to just stay comfortable. He's calling you to trust. He's calling you to believe. He's calling you to have faith that everything will be all right after you make the decision to just go. To take the leap, to take the risk, to take the first step. Because I'm telling you right now, the life that you want to live, this version of yourself that you want, this person that you want to become, is on the other side of that one decision. Because one decision can change everything, bro. Literally everything. I promise you, every person that you look up to made one decision and it changed their life forever. So just make that decision. Take the first step. Take the risk. You may not have everything figured out. Actually, I know for 100% you're not going to have everything figured out. Because when I started this content journey, I didn't have everything figured out. And I still don't have everything figured out by any means. There's so much more room for me to grow. There's so much more for me to learn. And I'm trying to do that every single day. But I've taken the risk to give it my all, because I know the life that I want to live. I know what my dreams are. I know the goals I have. but it has to start with the first step. So it's time to say yes to you. It's time to say yes to your dreams. It's time to say yes to the goals you might have had since you were a little kid. It's time. It's time to make the decision. It's time to take the risk. It's time to take the first step. It's time today. Because one decision, whatever that might be on your heart right now, that idea that you might have, that one decision could change everything, bro. It can change everything. So it's time to make the decision. But that'll be all for this video, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you like this video, go hit that sub button. We're on the road to 2K subs. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I will see y'all in the next one.